Today we're going to be looking at how to write numbers in expanded form. To show this, we have a couple of examples that we're going to work through together, so let's get started. Now, in case you missed our first video, or you're curious what exactly is writing in expanded form, well, writing a number in expanded form is a way of breaking apart that number in order for you to show the value of each digit within that number. In order for this to make sense, we're going to jump right into our first problem, where we're being asked to write 12,463 in expanded form. So we're going to use our place value chart up top here to help us in writing this number in expanded form. And we're going to start with our highest place value. In our 10,000s place, we have a digit of 1. In our thousands place, we have a digit of 2. In our hundreds place, we have a digit of 4. In our tens place, we have a digit of 6. And then lastly, in our ones place, we have a digit of 3. Now we're going to write this number out in expanded form, working from our highest place value to our lowest place value. So for our 10,000s place, we have a digit of 1. So in parentheses, we're going to write our digit that's in our 10,000s place, which in this case is 1, and then we're going to multiply it by the value of that place value. So in this case, it's by 10,000. Now we're going to move on to our thousands place in the next line, which in this case, we have a digit of 2. So in parentheses, we're going to write our 2, and then we're going to multiply it by 1,000 because we're in our thousands place. Now we're going to move on to our hundreds place where we have a digit of 4, so we're going to multiply that 4 by 100. And then we're going to move on to our tens place where we have a digit of 6, so we're going to multiply that 6 by 10. And then we're going to move on lastly to our ones place where we have a digit of 3, so we're going to multiply that digit of 3 by 1. So now we've written this number in expanded form. So we're going to move on to our next problem, but first we need to clear out this place value chart. Perfect. So now we're ready to move on to our next number, where we're being asked to write the number of 335,026 in expanded form. Just like we did for our first problem, we're going to start out with our highest place value, which in this case is our hundred thousands. In our hundred thousands place, we have a digit of 3. In our 10,000s place, we have a digit of 3 as well. In our thousands place, we have a digit of 5. In our hundreds place, we have a digit of 0. In our tens place, we have a digit of 2. And lastly, in our ones place, we have a digit of 6. So now, just like we did for the first problem, we're going to write this number out in expanded form, starting from our highest place value and then working to our lowest place value. So we're going to start out with our hundred thousands place. So in that place, we have a digit of 3. So in our parentheses, we're going to write our 3, and then we're going to multiply that 3 by 100,000. Now we're going to move on to our 10,000s place, where once again, we have a 3. So this time we're going to write our 3, and then we're going to multiply that 3 by 10,000 because we're in our 10,000s place. Now moving on to our thousands place, we have a digit of 5. So we're going to multiply that 5 by 1,000. Then moving on to our hundreds place, well, we have a digit of 0, so we don't have to write anything for our hundreds place. But for our tens place, we have a digit of 2, so we're going to write our 2, then we're going to multiply that 2 by 10. And then lastly, for our ones place, we have a digit of 6, so we're going to write that 6 and multiply it by 1. So now we've written this number in expanded form as well too. So hopefully by now you understand how to write numbers in expanded form. Help make math less complicated by smashing those like and subscribe buttons. As always, enjoy today's math journey.